My first big splurge item when I started having success was always jacking up and putting a big lift kit on my Chevy pickup truck. Always.
I always wanted a Jeep Wrangler, and so I was driving to, I was taking my daughter to softball game, and I passed this dealership, and there was a Jeep sitting out there that I just thought was really cool. So on my way back home, I just stopped and bought the Jeep, and it was used. It wasn't even new.
My first #1 present to myself was a 1978 K5 Blazer. All white outside, robin egg blue inside. The top comes off of the, it's beautiful.
I don't think there's a sexier video on the internet.
I didn't have a washer and dryer in my apartment. And somebody's like, you need to go and just go buy it. You haven't bought anything. There's a scratch and dent store that's out in the 100 Oaks area of Nashville.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I could just go get one way cheaper over here. And somebody goes, oh, you finally bought something, what'd you buy? I was like, I got a washer and dryer.
Yeah,
and they were like,
celebrate
that's
big.
not what we meant about celebrating.
Well, honestly, what I did, I went to the bank, I cashed my advance check, right? I took all that cash home. I was like, I've never had this much money in my hand. I held it, threw it on the bed, rolled around in it. Hour later, I took it to the bank, put it back in the bank. The next day, I went and bought my mama a car.
The crazy thing, I bought my mama a car. I've always kind of lived above my means with vehicles.
That's not my car. You little sneaky snake.
You know. When I made a little bit of money, I got my mom a car, and that was I don't think I've ever bought myself that gave me as much pride as that did.
My bass boat. That was the first. When Singles You Up went #1, I went straight to Bass Pro Shops and bought a tracker boat. Nothing special. It's actually still pretty low-key bass boat, but yeah, it was a bass boat.
Going into having a record deal, of course I had guitars, but I had guitars that I could afford. And as I had a little bit of success, it was like, okay, this music thing may work out for me. I'm going to invest in my future and get the nice guitar that I want. So I've got a classic Fender that I actually love to play every night. That would be my first big splurge.